Welcome back to At Home with Roby. I'm Patrick McIsaac from Roby Electric, along with Trent Haston from the Roby family of companies. We're still joined by Mr. Deems May, talking a little football, talking a little business. It is Super Bowl Sunday. Deems, neither one of us called Trent out. He's wearing red and black all the way. You got Falcons on your mind, don't you, pal?
No, I'm a Roby family of companies president.
I couldn't see this. Oh, that is okay. I thought it was a little Falcon.
And I'm a Tar Heel too. Everybody, all my clients always try to accuse me because I drive that red truck and I wear that state red all the time. That I'm a state guy. They're like, oh, and I'm a contractor. No, I love baby blue and Panther. What, teal?
No, that's fair.
Panther blue. I
got two Tar Heels. Y'all know I'm the lone Clemson Tiger. We're hoping you guys will bring us a championship to the ACC in basketball. Deems, we were talking a little bit about sort of I wouldn't call it, maybe it is an epidemic, but what's going on where the media has really taken a liking to the story of the professional athlete that goes broke. I mean, there's all kinds of documentaries out there. And you've obviously been a guy that's been successful on the playing field, but also transitioned your success to a successful business career. But I would guess that you're maybe not in the majority there.
No, it's tough. It's all the way through all professional sports, but football in general I'll speak to because I know that one. And 82% of NFL players are broke within 2 years.
What?
Even 82, yes. And broke is different than bankrupt. So the NFL likes to spend things and see if you haven't filed bankruptcy. So the bankruptcy numbers are a lot lower, but 82% is the actual number. That don't have any money, just haven't filed bankruptcy. And there's, there's a lot of different factors in that. But one I would say is there's some social pressure and family pressure for a lot of these kids came from broken families, or they came from single-family moms or whatever, or a lot of them had a lot of help from cousins raising them and aunt and uncles raising them, and they get a lot of family pressure when they get this money because they have helped you when you were young. I need this for this, I need this for that, and can you help me pay off? So there's a lot of pressure there. And a lot of it's just getting some bad advice. And so I think the thing that I would always tell the kids that I talk to when we go speak to a group of seniors getting ready to go or some guys that are getting ready to get a big contract is just to keep things separate. Keep your financial advisor separate from your agent and your agent separated from your CPA. And if you have two sets of eyes looking at every other one and you start switching statements with all three and send them monthly statements, then you're going to really have one guy that's going to take a chance, of trying it. But if you sign with an agent, you say, "Well, I got my advisor here and I got my CPA here," then they can be in cahoots, and it's not. So we just say, keep that separate. Make sure everybody gets statements from everything, and it's going to be real hard for you to hire three really bad guys. But you can hire one group. But it's sad, but there's trying to be some more education on it. Now the numbers are getting so big, especially if you look at NBA and Major League Baseball. These guys have got to figure a way to really kind of be set for life. And there's opportunities to do that. But NFL doesn't have guaranteed money, and the career is very short. So it causes problems, and these guys just need some guidance, and hopefully they'll listen. But they're really, numbers don't lie, so we don't do a whole lot of it because we got to find 18% that aren't going to be broke, but they'll listen to you.
Two questions for you. Number one, what is your opinion on if a football player can go early? You got Deshaun Watson, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's
use graduated already.
But could go, still has a year of eligibility. Right. And let's not take him. He won a championship. But a kid that has a chance to win a championship or play out another year or two in college, but could get the millions now. What's your opinion of that? Because
we have one in Carolina. We have Mitch Trubisky, who's I just did not want to go, and wanted to stay one more year in college, but he's going to be a top 5 pick.
He's good.
And if you go back and you go look through the years on some guys that got hurt in bowl games, and you had McCaffrey set out a bowl game, and you had Leonard Fournette set out bowl games, I can understand that. Those guys had a lot of touches. Got a guy like Mitch that probably wanted to stay, but, when you look at it, and his mom and dad have worked their whole life, and he's getting ready to be financially set for life, he's going to be a top 5 pick, you got to go. I really believe that you can always go back to college, and you can always finish it up, but these kids in college are getting hurt as quick as they are in the pros, and, man, you just don't know. If you got a chance right there to
it's the same as real estate. Warren Buffett says that 1 in the hand, 2 in the bush. Mm-hmm. Take your 1 in the hand. I defend these guys all the time. You never know. Hey, we're all out here trying to make a nickel, right? And you've earned it. You don't want to to extend the time. And it's just like a real estate transaction.
It's just like in capital markets too. Pigs get fat and hogs
don't get greedy.
Pigs get fat and hogs get slaughtered.
Yep.
I mean, and you nothing wrong with ever taking a
That's
profit.
the business lesson of the day. We like to do that.
There you go.
Deems May. Pigs get fat, hogs get slaughtered.
Well,
so you don't get too greedy, right?
There is not one person that's been on this radio show that said, listen, if I give you $10 million right now, you're saying you go back to one more year of college versus taking this $10 million. Because there's really not a lot of things in this life that you're going to get that opportunity with. And if you're blessed with the athletic ability to have that opportunity, I think these guys have to take it.
Right? I think you'll see that in the NBA too. You always see this one and done.
Yeah.
I just think of these kids, if they can be a LeBron James coming out and be a LeBron James coming out, I think they may end up addressing that too. But you got to surround yourself with good people too, and be able to handle that. But it's hard to turn that down, especially if your mom and dad's worked so hard, paid for you to go to camps, dragged you up and down the road going to practices and going to the Y when it's raining, and you got a chance to set them for life too, man. You got to do it. I think.
So question number 2. Mm-hmm. These kids that you talk to, that's a big portion of your career is hopefully helping these athletes, football players, invest their money in the markets. The pushback you get from them, I mean, I know it's peer pressure from the people that have been their sidekicks forever, their road dogs. But are they starting to listen a little more? I mean, they hear the stories. Are they starting to say, you're right?
Yeah, I question you guys are young. Think back when you're 22.
Yeah.
They're still pretty bulletproof. 21, 22, they think, I'm going to be different.
Yeah.
Let me go get this, and I got to get my mom something. Let me go get this one. And then they start trying to keep up with the guys that are 7, 8 years that are making $6, $7 million a year guaranteed. And they want the same car. They want this. There's a lot of peer pressure with that. But I think overall, we don't do a lot of business with them. But I try to make sure that if I can give advice to anybody that asks for it or any of the coaches that coach me, that I can do it. I think they're starting to listen a little bit more. The horror stories are out there. But gosh, 3 years is 3 years, guys. I mean, that's it. And
that's the average.
I think you got to, and you got to explain the tax situation. No matter what you do, you got to explain, Social Security taxes, state taxes, and Fed taxes.
And then you get taxed in each state you play a game,
exactly.
right? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And I heard that gets a lot of them in trouble.
Well, you get, you 1/16 of your check if you play the Kansas City Chiefs, you file one in Missouri. And that state tax gets 1/16 of.
So you better have a good CPA that knows what you're doing.
Yeah, you got to have that, and you got to have a good advisor and a good agent that know that they're looking out for the best of you. Because I'm telling you, the NFL is a business, guys. It's a top line $12 billion revenue business, and it's all about making money. And look, how many times have the Panthers increased ticket prices even after a bad year? I mean, it's about making money. And they only got these guys for 3 years, and then they cast them on down the road and bring some more in. So I mean, you got to be good.
Now, Deems, you got all big time and greedy and bought your fancy car, and you still drive it. I just walked past it on my way.
How many miles are on that?
I will forgive you because my son is named Ford. I got out of my F1. I got out of my F-150 and walked by your old school Silverado, right?
With all the junk in the back, I got to go to the dump. Yeah,
it's 347.
347,000 miles. 1999, I bought it. I bought it in Seattle in 1999, and I just wish I'd have taken that. I don't know. Back then they were about $14,000 for a brand new one. If I'd have taken that and bought Amazon, I wouldn't be in here with y'all right now. I'd be on a boat somewhere.
Hey, Jeff Bezos.
Hey, you couldn't drive that Amazon stock around.
I know, but man, that would have been fun, wouldn't it?
Or put a blower in the back. I saw your orange blower in the back. I had one of them old.
I'm getting ready. I'm going to the. I went to the works. I went to the battery powered, man. Those are sweet. You just plug them in and they're strong.
You're not gonna throw away those golf clubs in the back, are you?
No, the golf clubs are going to my locker, but that's in the back
Gotcha.
seat. But I got a bunch of junk in the back. We've been trying to clean up as much as possible.
We're going to throw some of them clubs in the pond, see who we can get rid of first next time we play.
That's right.
But that is a dear compliment I was giving you. I do appreciate your humble roots from Lexington. I do appreciate how you carry yourself. And I think that's why both Patrick and I love to hang out with you and play golf and cut up and talk shop. I mean, we're all in this business environment together.
Thanks for having me, guys, and we kind of look on in admiration of your companies and wish you the best. And,
Thank you.
And appreciate being here, but look forward to continuing being Charlotteans together and watching this great city grow and growing up and raising our kids here. It's been a good spot.
Deems, give your business a plug here. How can people get a hold of you?
Yeah, queens-oak.com. Just kind of look and kind of see if we're a fit. Yeah.
Oak.com.
Queens-oak.com.
That's
and
great.
just kind of go there and kind of piddle around on there and see if there's something that hits you and be happy to talk to you. Thanks very much for having me.
Wonderful, man.
Well, Deems,
thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Go Patriots.
No,
Oh, wow,
come
I just
on
said that.
now. Come
No.
on. You can't say that in red and
Okay,
black.
I'm
Deems,
sorry.
thank you for being on. One of the nicest guys I've ever meet, folks. If you need your help,
Thank you.
queens-oak.com. Look them up.